Today we're making onions and potatoes in the oven. This is a must try. You guys are not gonna wanna miss this. Look at this delicious dish. Onions, potatoes, it smells delicious and you're gonna be so surprised. It is incredibly easy to make. Amazing. To get started on making our potatoes and onions in the oven, we're gonna start with our potatoes. So I've peeled 6 potatoes here. So we're cutting our potatoes in half and then into chunks like this. Add everything, all of our ingredients to this bowl. So this summer, my family and I were in Greece and I have never made this recipe and it's so easy and simple, but our Thea made it for us when we were in the village and it was delicious. And my kids even liked it, so I thought I would make it for them at home. And I love to share different potato recipes. This one is gonna be one of your favorites, I can tell. So cut this up. Now we have our potatoes, next our onion. So we're gonna use 2 whole onions. I've already cut one right here, so I'm gonna add that to the bowl. We're gonna cut that, just peel your onion, cut it in half, flip that over, and we're just gonna slice it. Add our onions there. So now we're gonna add the rest of our ingredients, salt, pepper, oregano, and garlic. So if you have a garlic clove, chop up 2 garlic cloves. I have minced garlic here, so I'm gonna do a teaspoon of minced garlic. Next, sea salt and pepper. I'm only gonna add half a teaspoon of pepper, but you guys can add this according to taste because you're gonna change this recipe for how many potatoes you make based on how many people you're making this for. I'm gonna add 1.5 teaspoons of sea salt. I'm gonna do 2 teaspoons of oregano. Then we're gonna add 1.5 cups of olive oil. We're gonna mix all of this together. I am using clean hands to mix this because I wanna break up all the onions. And I wanna make sure the olive oil is all over the onion and potatoes. Next, we're just gonna add that right to our Pyrex dish. I have preheated our oven, 375. And I'm gonna put our potatoes and our onions down here. And next, I'm gonna add 2 cups of water. You can also use vegetable broth if you like. Our family uses water, so I'm gonna keep their recipe. I'm gonna pour the water right to the side of the pan before I put it in the oven. So we're gonna add the water right to the edge. Anytime I add any liquid to the potato recipes, when I do lemon potatoes or these potatoes, I always add it right to the side. Perfect. These are ready to go in the oven. Leave that in there for about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on when they're fork tender. Look at this amazing dish. For the full recipe, visit nikkigleckis.com. And don't forget, like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram.